good evening, fam. Good morning, good afternoon. Whenever you're watching this, thank you for joining. I am Robert Strozier, pastor of New Life Changing Christian Center. Next to me is my lovely wife, Robin.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon.
And we got a special guest. Mr. Marcus is on the line. Awesome. And because we're having a discussion tonight, and his lovely wife may join us later, but we're gonna have a discussion tonight. We're gonna talk a little bit, and I'm gonna have this young couple come on probably the next 2 weeks, next 2 Wednesdays, because we got this discussion we're gonna talk about, and it's a little bit about it's marriage, it's friendship. We're starting off with friendship tonight, relationship, and then we're going into marriage, right? Yeah, so we're gonna discuss that, and it all goes together, just not for married couples, but it's for everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we all can learn things from one another, and that's why I wanted to have this young couple on. I learn from them. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yes. How long you guys been married, Marcus?
It'll be 4 years in November.
Yeah, 4 years. Awesome. Yeah.
Golly, it doesn't even seem that
I know
long.
time
Wow.
flies. And we,
Wow, that's awesome.
yes, and we old folks can learn something from them. You know what I'm saying? It's so cool.
Right.
But I'm gonna jump right in, and we're gonna start. It's a lot of ways this can go, but we're just gonna have an open discussion. And I wanted to talk about friendship because I want to say it, friends. Friends is
How many of us have them?
right, which is such a true statement because friendship is hard to find. Right. I was listening to this quote. This quote said that they don't have a lot of friends because it's like diamonds, they're rare to find, right?
Oh, that's good.
Because we use the word friend loosely. You know what I'm saying? We use that term real loosely, and we don't really grasp the importance of a friend. You know what I mean? We don't grasp the importance of having a true friend. Someone that you can talk to in the bad times. Yeah. But they won't talk down to you. Yeah. They won't start talking about themselves to derail you off you and your situation, right?
Right.
And you're talking, you want to discuss your situation, but they go off and start talking about themselves or something that's happened. You like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And it goes off about them, or they telling you about somebody else. And it's a friend is so needed. You know what I mean? But it's a rarity to have a true friend.
Yeah.
It is it's such an awesome thing. And going to a marriage, going to a let's say for us, for instance, when we first met, my main thing was friendship before anything else.
Right.
Because friendships is learning one another. You know what I mean? Friendships is coming together. I need to learn you, you learn me. And we study one another, and in the process, you help one another.
Yeah.
Friends online is not true friendship. You know what I'm saying? Online friends is not friends. People call other people friends, and they're not your friend. You know what I mean? Because I was even reading the word as Jesus walked with the disciples. He was true friends because he walked with them. He built a connection, a relationship with them based on friends because he wanted to be their friend. He taught, you know what I'm saying, had patience. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's major.
Didn't beat anyone down. There she go. There go the
Hey,
pretty
beautiful.
Don't beat nobody down. And when you come together as a friend, I don't think we know. I may be jumping, but I don't think we really understand friendship. I don't think we know how to be friends.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because you get into relationships. I mean, like when you were talking about what friends don't do, and what we're very but let me talk about me. What I was used to, you can speak to a friend, tell them, your deepest or whatever was going on, and you'll hear it again via someone else, or they throw it back in your face later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Friends don't do that
Right.
either. You know what I mean? And so yeah, friendship is so very rare. And I'm be honest, I don't think I knew it until I was in it.
Right. You don't know.
And you're like, oh shoot.
Yes, you
Yeah.
don't know. You really don't
Uh-huh.
know until you're in it. Like I said, we say this stuff real loosely, but we really don't know it
Mhm.
until you're sitting in it. You're like, oh
Mhm.
shoot, I'm comfortable with this person.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, that's good.
And it's so interesting. You guys jump in, but it's so
Mhm.
interesting how you become so close with someone that's outside of your family.
Yeah.
How
Ooh.
you know what I'm saying? That you can find true friendship outside of the family. They don't know your past. They won't throw stuff in your face.
How about that?
They don't judge you.
Mm.
They taking you for the person that you are, that you standing right there in front.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hear what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's so powerful to me, because as you grow and get older, you mature, right? We're supposed to mature. We're supposed to. The past is the past. Yes, my
Mhm.
family know me as such as Robbie, right?
Mhm,
When I
mhm.
was younger, but I'm no longer
Mm-hmm.
that person anymore,
Mhm,
right? I have matured. I grow. Now, this person that I met, you
Yeah.
see me right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see me
Right.
right now in who I am standing in,
Correct.
right? Just as you, because I don't
Mhm.
know you.
Right.
I didn't know you back then, right? But I
Right.
know you now.
Uh-huh.
I mean, when we met, and I saw you for who you were.
Mm.
None of that other stuff.
Oh man, that's so good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Ooh.
And because when we met, y'all, yeah, we didn't put on no fronts for one another.
Right.
We didn't put on the what's the word?
What?
The facade.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I want
Mhm.
your true, authentic self,
Mm-hmm.
because that's who I want to meet. I don't want to meet a representative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's not real.
But then that is so good that you could see me though. You could see me because you didn't know my history.
No.
So you could see the person shoot that I ain't even know. Wow.
Right, because family
Oh, shoot,
sees
that's deep.
family always gonna see you
Oh,
as
shoot. Yeah.
back in the day.
Oh man, that's good.
They're not gonna see you as a married couple.
Oh man.
They're gonna see you as little Marcus. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't had no facial hair. When you was a little fella with the little shorts, right? They're not gonna see
Not the
you
little short.
Wow.
as the mature adult that you are today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
Y'all
it's,
that within
yeah, it's funny because when we're around my family, you know, we have all the nicknames. We don't use our real name for nothing in my family,
Yeah.
right? We had a whole conversation about the name thing with our family. We don't know nobody's name, but like I said, you see me, you see the little me, or as they would say, my father's name was Woody, so that's little Woody right there, right? When I met her, she didn't know little Woody. You know,
Right.
she met Marcus. She
Yeah.
learned Marcus, and then got to see Lil Woody. And with this, we started to peel back those layers there. But I think that's a powerful thing you said, to be able to see you now. You know, that friend sees you right now. You know, like even when we first met, I know you said your intention was to be friends first, right? When I first met her, I said, dang, that was my mind. Dang. You know,
right.
dang, right? But then I was like, then I had to go back and say, okay, let me make sure that we're friends in this. Let me make this friend here. Let me bond this as a friend here, as we built that type of bond first before anything else. That's the foundation of it all, that friendship bond there. And
Mhm.
I had to make sure that, because I was at a space where if my representative was present,
Mm.
would have met Marcus. She wouldn't have met Marcus at all. She would
Mm.
have Little Woody, Marcus T. Should have met the writer, this person, the person in this shell here. And I remember one day we were out. For those, you know, I know we out in TV land, YouTube land, Facebook land. My Walker situation, right? We were somewhere, and she was like, "Come on, let's go." She forgot I had the walker. She pulled me out the chair, and I was like, "Oh, whoa, hold on now." Oh wait, you don't see the walker, right?
Mm.
You wasn't in there that space when I first got to the walker.
Mm.
Have present in your head right now. You
Oh
know,
man.
I thought that was real powerful there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is powerful.
Oh shoot, yeah.
That's so interesting. And like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I think in the world today, if we understood true friend, you know what I'm saying, what
Mhm.
friendship is,
Mhm.
and being your authentic self, right?
Mm.
But in friendship, you got to live in truth.
Truth.
You can't be, like you said, the representative, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you come with a representative, then you're lying,
Mm-hmm.
right? Aren't you lying?
Yes.
Because you're not being your true self. And I never processed that.
Mhm.
You know, of course, you know, you meet someone and you put on your best, so-called best behavior, you put on your best clothes, you want to look presentable, of course, right? Because as you know, humans, we want to be attractive,
Mhm.
you know what I
Mhm.
mean,
Mhm.
and things like that. But I didn't they lying.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like you lying.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell when someone is lying. Now, when you live in truth, you can tell when a lie is coming.
Mm-hmm.
You can look and tell when someone is faking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I said when we met.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I wanted you, Robin. What's your name?
Mm-hmm.
It's Robin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Robin is Little Robin or Ra, whatever they called you
Right.
back in the day.
Annie.
Annie, right?
Right.
I don't know that person.
Correct.
Right. I know the person that's today, the age you were at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's who I want to get to know. Right.
Yeah.
And that's the connection. And it's so powerful to meet individuals at that point and just grow in that. You know what I'm saying? As human beings. I think because we miss that. We miss that we human beings, right? I think we look at titles, we look at maybe physical stuff. You look like the way you dress, what kind of car you have. We look at a lot of outwardly material stuff, but we never look at the human being, who it is. I look at Jesus, you know, as he was teaching the disciples, he had each one had their purpose, and he saw and plucked out each one for who they are. You know what I mean? It's just it, because I get stuck on things like that because I sit and think about it because we take that for granted. And that's why so much is conflict in the world because we just walking around and we don't know who we talking to. We don't know who we are, right? And then we get connected because of an attraction.
Yeah.
But the attraction will fade. Now you're sitting there. Now you got to look at the human being, and then you come to find out, oh, I really don't like you.
Okay. That's COVID showed us that.
Right, COVID showed that. That shit, all that stuff out.
Yeah.
You get caught up because of money. You get caught up because of what they have, what they can provide, and what they can do for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, that's not friendship. You know what I mean? That's you just BS, and I was going to say something else.
I was right.
Right. But God was showing me that especially his children should be true friends. Right? Why his children are so standoffish, his so-called children. Why is his children so judgmental? You know what I mean? Even if they've known you for years, his so-called children are still going back to where you was at before. You know what I mean? I'm like, don't you know that it's a process? I'm maturing. I have changed, but you're still holding me into something that I did. You know?
Yeah.
I said, wow, we lost.
Yeah.
We lost. It's a shame.
It is. And I mean, also, and I think we have talked about this before, when you're being friends with another person, like you have to, because people have a tendency to want to make you what they feel comfortable with. You understand what I'm saying? Just like Marcus, you said when Najee used to say, come on, like, you know, she didn't see that, you know what I mean? And then she didn't try to make it like she was trying to make you be something that you weren't. You know what I'm saying? It's just it was a little different because she sees you now. Like, I don't even see that thing. Get out of here. Get up and walk. You know what I'm saying? Your situation may be a little different only because we know, the healing that is in your body. But I'm just saying, like, people always try to make you and put you in a comfortable place that they can manage you.
Right.
That's not a friend.
No.
Because a friend will, like Rob said, he examined me. You know what I'm saying? It was like an examination, dissertations and and some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? And to get to know who I am, and that's a daily thing because I'm not today who I was when we met.
Yep.
Right? Y'all get that? I mean, I know it's been 4 years. Yeah. But do you see the change in the two of you, and you can kind of recognize, like, oh, she's a little different, he's a little different, but oh my gosh, I still love him, I love her. You know what I mean? And you're learning, you always relearning each other.
Yeah, it's a lot of maturity now and more freedom. Well, for me, I'm more free than I was.
That's awesome. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I said the true friendship that we had established, we learned to hold each other accountable as friends. So when we're in situations and we see one of us is falling behind or something's happening, we know, okay, look, we step in to help, and we or like try to direct a little bit, not try to overtake, but like that's how about we try this one here. I have a thing where I lose words sometimes, right? And I'll look at her, I'm like, babe, help me find my word. And she'd be right with it, right? I can finish my sentence. I get stuck a lot. She'd be like, boom, we in there, right? We had that friendship that we learned to cultivate that as friends, and I think, as she said, that maturity with that came from us actually taking time to know each other. Like we even have this thing now is whereas we check in as friends first. We may have been married for 4 years. We check in as friends first. Right, because if we don't have the friendship intact, we just here, and then this union causing havoc, with each other's lives. That's not fun. We want to have fun as friends. We have a great time. We have a great time doing nothing most of the time. That's what good friends. We can sit there, look at each other, have a great time.
That's awesome.
That's so amazing. I love it.
But it's so true.
It is.
You know what I mean? And then your friend, like, say something happened awesome at your job, Najee. You have a friend there that's going to get excited with you, but not because you have the so-called friends that we use. They won't give you the excitement. They'll give you the blah, but then they gonna flip it, like I said earlier, and put it on themselves and say, well, I did this happened to me, or something like that, and defer it and pull it off of you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of praising and getting enjoyment out of your excitement. You know what I'm saying? And truly happy for you in that day. You know what I'm saying? Because I get excited even it's just frivolous stuff. Like, say I get a new pair of shoes. I'm gonna show Robin. Oh, look at these shoes right here. Right. I ain't calling nobody. You know what I mean? Like, you like these, and I put them on and show it, and vice versa, because I know she's gonna give me that same energy, right? And it's genuine energy, and that just something like that makes you feel so good. Yeah. And like you said, Najee, it gives you peace. It makes you comfortable. It's a freedom in it that I can be myself. I don't have to be on guard and watch what I say. I think we discussed this before, Marcus. Someone said that you can't tell don't tell your spouse stuff about you because they're going to throw it back in your face.
See what I'm saying?
You didn't have a friend. Yeah. You just had a so-called individual that you was with. You know what I'm saying? And I disagree with that wholeheartedly, right?
Yeah, share everything.
We can share the most detailed information because I want the best for her, and vice versa, right? Why would I want my friend to be going through something and I sit there and You know what I'm saying? And beat on top of that and put her because
Mhm.
she's feeling that way today. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like that is, to me, that's evil. That's mean. That's
Mhm.
nasty. Then you're not.
Right.
Don't use the word friend.
Right.
You just another individual. You know what I'm saying? It's being
Mhm.
nasty and hateful. You know what I mean?
And then sometimes there's moments when you have situations that come up and you have no words, right? You don't want to talk about it,
Mm-hmm.
but I can just,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, and just lay there, you know what I'm saying, and it don't have to be nothing spoken.
Yep.
You know, he be like, yes, let's go for a ride. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to say a word. Like that to me is so endearing because now you have completely cut yourself off and how you're feeling and whatever's going on with you. And, you know, kind of tending to, okay, so this is a situation right here. I see you're feeling me. You know what I'm saying? You feeling my energy, as they say. And I think that's important because that part is missing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that part where you think about the other before you think about yourself is lost.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so, you know, the world is so self-gain. It's, you know, is I gotta do me, I gotta get mine. And you know, it's self-gain, and I gotta get this bag, and I gotta get my life and my, you know what I mean? And so I just it's just so endearing to me. You know, when I have that place, you know, people say this is a safe place. And I've heard people say, no, this is a safe place. No, oh, I don't feel very safe here.
Right.
Because what I said to you a couple of months ago, you just brought it back to me now. So you're re-injuring me.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I'm hearing it outside of our conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So that means now you gossiping about me, about, you know, about my situation. So I'm not feeling safe. But to have like a authentic, safe place where you can go, and sometimes you don't have a word to say. I'm like, I can't even say nothing right now. I'm blown. You know, I'm blown. You know, I just want to put up an emoji or something, like, you know, and it's understood. It's understood. You know what I mean? Like how that is so powerful. Something that I've never experienced until this relationship right here.
Mm-hmm.
For someone to care about me, because I was always the carer.
See that's your safe space. Yeah.
Yes.
Like you said, we do the time. We be in sometimes we be in a mode from something that just irritates us through the day or something we're dealing with collectively or individually, and we'll get quiet and we'll sit on the couch here, be on our phones, and we be like, "You hungry?" Like
Right.
personal language. Let's go. Let's calm myself down. Go watch a movie, get something to eat, and we'll sit in the room. Don't say nothing through the whole movie. They're like, "Yo, guess this? Wasn't that stupid?" Right? That was, and we'll talk. We'll break it down, laugh at it, and go back to our normalcy, our normal routine. I always say, but that's that safe space we created there, and we know that we can vent to each other about each other, about somebody else, and it'll work itself out right here, and it ain't got to go out the door at all.
Mm-mm.
I know, like even when we moved in here, we made a vow that this would be a safe space, not just for us, but whoever walked through that door.
Yeah.
Guys can come in here. Then it messes my friend because my friend ready to fight. I'm gonna fight for. I'm fighting too, right? Walkers and everything. We gonna throw down in here.
I love it.
But that's what we had to establish, that it makes sure that our capacities weren't overflowing with so much just BS. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. You know,
Yeah.
it's foolish. Everybody got time for that nonsense.
Mm-mm.
No, not at all.
No, you don't.
Mm-mm.
You don't. And you know, you just don't. You just don't. You know what I'm saying? Right.
And it's too much time wasted on that nonsense, right?
Uh-huh. And
Yeah.
we wasted time already doing that.
Right.
So I'm not going back to that. That's for sure.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nah.
Right. I wanted to talk about this on the next time, but I'm gonna add this a little bit. What's so powerful, and then we're gonna talk about the marriages, but the way you guys just talked about your unity, right, in the friendship. And what kills me, what bothers me is because, like I said, people don't understand that, right? people truly don't understand friendship and a true bond and a true relationship, because you clown what you don't understand. You make fun of what you don't understand. So I hear people a lot saying, Robin, y'all together all the time. Y'all doing this all the time. Y'all always. Yes, that's my friend.
My friend. Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't I? You know what I'm saying? What, I'm not supposed to like her?
Right.
I'm supposed to dislike her and be angry with her all the time, as the world say. I'm supposed to say that's the wife, the ball and chain. No, I don't even. I guess that's that's what you're supposed to do, and you're supposed to dislike your spouse. Okay. And I'm so that's confused.
Fake like you like.
Fake like you like her. Or how men, men get together and bash the women, and then you're supposed to go to another female and talk about me and put me down. I'm like, why are you together then? Right. Why did you even get together if you don't even care about one another, and all you want to do is bash and pull up negative things that they don't do for you or something? That makes no sense. It's so ignorant to me. Right. And I hear it so much. People claim, I'm quite sure that they say about you guys are always together and you this and that, and y'all look out for, and it's so ignorant. It's so ignorant. But if you don't understand it, then you will throw ignorant comments at it. And then that comes to what? Jealousy. Because what they really want is a true friendship. They think their friend from wherever the past, that's my friend. But they stabbing you in the back and they talking about you. They don't have your best interest for you. They say, yeah, I do this, but they're looking to benefit something out of it. For sure. You know what I'm saying? There's always some ulterior motive, right? Yeah. And that's what bothers me about when you see true because true friendship is love. That's what it boils down to. Jesus showed that with his disciples. Yes. It's love. And I'm like, so you get mad over love because two individuals love one another? So you get mad about that bothers you. You always got to throw jabs and little slick comments. So that proves to show you're not even learning, and you don't even understand it. So you yourself, you probably will never, and I'm gonna say you probably would never understand true friendship. Correct. Because you don't even understand this right here. Right. To make fun of it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's ignorant to me. Because someone said to me, I was at work at my other job. They said, me and Robin had went over to the house for something. It was a coworker. And he said something to me. He said, see, y'all newlywed. I'm like, no, we've been together for at that time, like 17 years, right? Something crazy. Robin's, y'all still young in it. I was like, no, we're not. 17 years. We got to be 50 years. Right. I'm like, I thought 17 is a decent amount of time. Yeah. And so, they still young in it. Right. I'm like, no. Right. The reason is because you don't like your spouse. Because when y'all got together, it was for this motive, which you saw at this time. But now things that got older, stuff, kids that grew up. You know what I mean? Both of y'all got older, bodies change, all that type of stuff change. Now you find, I don't like him. He don't like, she don't like him. He don't like her. And now we the young, immature ones. Okay. Because we together, we like being around each other. We like
and it's gonna end soon.
Right.
Y'all fresh at this.
Y'all fresh at this. You gonna see it soon. You gonna hate her. Why wish ill will on somebody else's friendship or relationship? That bothers me to the core. And the world does that, and it pushes that. You know what I'm saying? Especially now in couples, it's always it's a list now because we got 1 billion couple conversations online, right? You can just go online and it's flooded. Everybody's opinion.
Everybody.
But none of them are in a relationship. None of them have a true friendship or a marriage. Right. That's what kills me.
Why are you telling me how to?
You got so many men that's bashing these women, and none of them are with a woman, and vice versa, the women. And I'm like, well, how you gonna tell another? And you're not even married, and you're gonna say all men are like this, but this one ain't like that, right? You know what I'm saying? This, the ones online is not like that, or the women, because I even had someone said, well, all women do. That's what women do. Well, I don't know about that because Robin don't do that.
Right.
Maybe your wife doesn't. I mean, she is a female.
Right.
Y'all
They was
had
like, all women, all women like to shop.
or
Something
something
like that.
stupid. It was real
I
dumb.
don't like shopping.
Right, I like to shop.
Right. Rob was the
I
shop.
don't like buying stuff. So yeah, she's a
I
female,
think it's interesting. Mm-hmm.
but all females are not the same, right?
Nope.
They make these blanketed statements, and it just bothers me how
Mhm.
people don't cherish
Mhm.
and just enjoy.
Mhm.
Oh, that they got a true friendship. They got a true, you know what I'm saying? They truly together. They love one another.
Yeah.
Why do you hate on that?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I too want to obtain true
Yes.
friendship. Why you don't think that?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you see someone, let's say a car, like a certain car, you're like, oh, that's a nice car.
Mhm.
I don't want that car, but I do want me a nice car.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? And
mhm.
I'm a work
Correct.
towards getting me the car that I want.
Right.
That's for me.
Mhm.
That I like. That's for them. You understand?
Mhm.
Because our relationship is not you guys' relationship.
Mm.
But you know what? It's the similarities and the same thing is? It's love in
Yeah.
that situation.
Yep.
You understand what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
They don't admire it, they hate it, like I said, because you don't know it or you don't want to understand it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And you knock it because of the jealousy, because of this, because of your
And I don't even know if they really know
they know
they
they're
knocking
knocking
it.
it because inside it's an insecurity.
Mhm.
Because if
yeah,
I say
well,
something
insecurity.
negative,
Okay, yeah. No, I'm saying when they say, y'all always together, if you can get from underneath his nose or whatever, you know,
Right,
whatever,
right. But it's an insecurity within you, you know?
right.
When you say something slick, if someone says something slick, ain't that something inside of them?
That's true.
Pretty much.
Right? At times, I have said mean stuff because at the time where I was at,
Mhm. That's
that's where I was at.
right.
Right? So
Mhm.
I just think it's an ignorant mindset because, especially those that say they children of God, I'm like, why do you hate on it so much?
Yeah.
Why you hate on love? It's God.
It's God.
So you hate God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you hate
Yep.
love, I don't get it. I don't
And
understand.
it's another powerful piece about this friendship thing. So it's like, when we got married, so friendship, especially in a marriage, and then, dang, this should probably be next week. Yeah, late. But anyway,
Mhm.
in the some things have to change, right?
Mhm.
So if I love you, or if if I have a friend, this is what I'm trying to say. Say if I have a friend that I was with, we were friends prior to you. You know what I'm saying? Opposite sex.
Mhm.
And now I meet you. Now we're getting together. We got married. I know that it's uncomfortable. My friend is uncomfortable around you because he knows that's your husband now. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, hello, I don't care, that friend, that's a dude or whatever. Baka. Not saying that that you're assuming anything is happening or anything like that. It's just, it's just some things have to change. Anything that makes you uncomfortable, or or if you're giving me the feel like I don't like that, why would I continue that? Now, on this side of that, the friend is like, I understand. You know what? No worries. I love you forever. Y'all be happy and see y'all when I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like the respect level of it.
Mhm.
And then on your end now, I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, now you can feel better. You ain't got to worry about that. I ain't got to worry about the friend over here. I don't have to worry about, like now I'm not feeling like I'm tug of war. And I'm saying all that to say, it's a lot of that happens because you get into a relationship with someone and then they like looking at your friend like, because they see more than probably you can see.
Mhm.
And you like, you need to, okay, we're gonna cut ties with that. That's my friend. I'm not cutting my friends. You can't tell me who to be. It's not even about that. Like, I think it's always just totally missed. And this is so like all the time. I see this all the time, like in in real life. Like it's not even that. You know what I'm saying? But it's causing something here, which is the most important. You understand? God put this together. I can't allow nothing to tear it up. And so if he's feeling uncomfortable, if I'm feeling uncomfortable about something and I'm saying, and you knowing, and you feeling me, you know, like then something has to change. And we can't be selfish and then I was like, he just making me change. He's just trying to make me be this, you know what I'm saying? I hear it all the time. Like she's been my friend for 20 years. So I'm just supposed to drop her because he's here now and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm like? And I'm like, if your girlfriend really was mature, she would see that, you know, because I mean, I did have that situation and my friend saw it before I even said something. Like, we gonna have to back this up a little bit. I was talking to him every day, you know, a good friend of mine. And I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna be able to do that anymore. He was like, all right, you know, I love y'all. Bless you. If I see you, I see you. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But my other friends was kind of like, hello, we've been together forever. Oh, he changed you. Oh, he's controlling you. You know what I mean? And I mean, that's how it happens. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, no, I'm control. You've been controlling me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's such a powerful place for a friend, for you, you know, in a relationship to be able to say, this makes him uncomfortable. This makes her feel some kind of way. Or so you know what? I'm done with that. Like you said, you'll fight. If she going down, oh, we going down. It's a go down. I ain't even mad, but I'm mad now. You know,
Right.
Right. Off the break.
Right. It wasn't even my beef, but
Right.
it's my beef now.
Right.
You know, but I mean, I think that's so.
You're going into the marriage thing.
Shoot. Okay, so next week.
Right.
But anyway,
You didn't jump there.
the maturity,
Yeah,
like
it's
y'all
mature.
said, is
Yeah.
the maturity thing to understand your friend. If your friend don't like something or is uncomfortable, you could be open enough to talk about it. Then you need to change something. You know what I mean? Like, don't just ignore it and just because you have a feeling about it. Even, you know, as a friend.
Yeah, but in a relationship, what's so interesting, you jumped into it, so we're gonna talk this 2 seconds in it. In marriage, what's so amazing, what we jumped across in the Bible, God said when a man and woman are together, they one flesh. Right? So, and that's just not meaning the sexual interaction,
right?
But as one. Just like you guys said, y'all can sit there and, like you said, be in silence, but you know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You feel it and you understand, okay, something ain't right. Yeah. She don't want to talk or he don't want to talk. How about I go do this? Let me go do this and we're gonna do this together. You understand what I'm saying? It's one flesh. It's one, it's so amazing the way the connection comes in through the friendship as one. That's why y'all hip to hip. That's why we hip to hip. That's why it's no separation.
Yeah.
When you allow others around to come in, then they try to separate. But God said in the word, is no separation, no man. What I put together.
That's right.
It's no separation.
Amen.
Just like God put you guys together, right? That's when I was talking about the other interferences, right?
Yeah.
And it's not just myself getting upset, but it's I got to protect this right here. It goes back to friendship. I got to protect this situation because I see something that my friend they may not see.
Oh man.
You understand? That if this outside relationship, even though it's been going on so long, but this right here, God placed together, outside situations will cause deterrence in the situation. And then me as a male, then I see that and be like, no, because this is my prize. This is my gift. I got to make sure it's together. You understand? And we gonna be as one. And people with ignorant mindsets take it to controlling.
Yeah.
That's not controlling. It's love. Because doesn't God pull us away from individuals?
Oh boy.
Separate. He's not controlling you, but what is he doing? He's protecting. Because it's so much, he sees so much more in you. And I want to keep you over here because you're precious. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the stuff that I'm feeding, God is so amazing. The stuff that I'm feeding you, I can't allow other things to start seeping in because you're gonna get deterred from it. You know what I mean? You're gonna go off. And it's so amazing the way that's the relationship we should have with God. But he brought it on earth in a marriage. We ain't supposed to talk about marriage tonight, but just a little bit. How that's what he set for us to do as man and woman, right?
Yeah.
And to keep that connection and that one flesh. Isn't that amazing? I was processing that one day. I was in the bathroom. I said, we one flesh. My friend partner goes somewhere. I'll be like, oh, she gone. Even Bradley, right, in the house. Where Miss Rob? Because it's not lying. You know what I mean? It's not full, like
until it's all together.
Y'all supposed to be together all the time. When y'all separate, somebody go to work or somebody go over to do something,
right?
And what's going on? Because y'all supposed to be together. When I come out my room or go outside, I'm supposed to see y'all together.
Right.
So he sees that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's supposed to be in between that. Nobody's supposed to mess with that. And y'all are supposed to be together at all times. I just think that's so awesome. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know it may sound mushy or something, but it's the truth, right?
Right.
Just like you guys.
Yeah.
When I see y'all,
it's got to be.
And then when y'all call y'all on the phone, both of y'all talking because y'all together.
Right.
Yeah. And that's the way it's supposed to be. But then you say, well, I need my woman time. I need my man time. I'm like, I don't know. I'm content.
Right.
I don't know about you, Ma.
My man time is with her. So, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Yes.
I be at my family's house. They only speak to me. They be like, where Najee at? Hi, I'm here.
Right.
She's somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
I call her if you want me to.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's when you see one, you see. Yeah. You see the both of them. You know what I mean? Right. It just has to be.
Yes. Because God placed it in that manner.
The way it is. Yeah.
And we have come in our order and way according to the world. And we don't cherish or relish that one-on-one. Because when I see, like, we go out and I see older couples together, and I just stare at them because I admire them. Yeah. Because I'm like, they've been together for a minute.
You can tell.
They ain't got to talk to each other.
Right.
They just together. They're at the restaurant together. They're eating together. They not even having conversation. And you don't have to. They've been together forever.
Right.
They in the house talking 24/7.
Right.
So they together. We go to the gym. There's an old couple. They together. You know what I'm saying?
They are together.
They are together. They play pickleball. Then they come in the gym and they work out. And they together. And I admire that because that's powerful. You know what I mean? To stick together, no matter what. And I have no idea what but I see him now. And I said, man, that's powerful. But we don't cherish that or admire that. You know what I mean? We so individualized now that you got to
kill it. And
right. Like you said, you're trying to get I got to get mine before I do this. And I'm going to get mine and I don't need nobody.
Yep.
And so
that's not.
God didn't mean for us to be separate.
Yeah.
Right.
Or alone.
That's why he gave us these senses.
Right.
Right. He gave you our senses. He gave you the ability to walk and move and get around and communicate.
Excuse me.
So we're just supposed to walk around by ourselves.
Right.
We interact with people every single day. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. We got this thing all
and the yearning is there to be with someone. You always have, I just want to talk to somebody. I don't want to be by myself. You ain't making that up.
No,
God created us like that, right?
he did. He did create us to be in a friendship with someone. Yes, and that's so powerful.
hmm
That's why the man was doing his thing for a minute, but then he said, "Hey, what did he say? You need
You
a
need a
helper."
help,
Right.
right?
He said, "You can't do this by yourself because stuff ain't gonna be done right. I need to complete this process because
hmm
you gonna do what you doing this right here. I need to
hmm
spice this stuff up so this thing can get rolling. I need to spice it up. So I need to bring this, you know what I'm saying? This beautiful vessel here, and then there we go. Let's start it up. You know what I'm saying? So I say that jokingly because that's what's happening in the world. But it's so powerful, and I just admire the friendship. I admire you guys,
Yes.
the Thompsons, the Thomases. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go Thompson. I admire
It's
y'all.
so beautiful.
Yes, it
Oh
is.
my gosh.
It is, and I see the maturity in you guys and the
Mhm.
closeness, and y'all getting so closer and closer
Yep.
because things are set up the way God has planned it
Yes.
in the process, and y'all have the maturity in it.
Just growing up.
Oh
Oh
man,
my goodness.
it's so powerful, man. And I didn't understand it when I was younger, but I got it. I'm getting it. Not I don't have it all, but I'm getting it more and more
hmm
in this friendship, in the relationship, in this marriage, all that, even in with other individuals, paying attention to people and stop looking at the Fugazis, right, Najee? Because Najee is an individual that she has a purity about her that's so powerful, and it's a
Yes.
realness,
Yes.
right? She don't talk a lot, but when she talk,
She talked.
right,
Right.
like,
She's saying something.
like it's an old commercial that says E.F. Hutton, like when they talk, everybody listen.
Oh yeah.
So when she talk,
Right.
you want to hear it because it's so powerful, man,
Uh-huh.
and I love it, and because I love the authenticity,
Yeah.
the realness, the truth, and you guys, you know what I mean. And that's why I want you guys to come on, because it's truth. Not to say others are not truth, but
Right.
the young couple here is just it's so powerful, and they're not caught up in the trend that's going on today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, because the trends say y'all ain't supposed to be together, right?
Oh, I was trying to figure out what trend it was.
Ain't it a trend? But the trend, there's so many trends. I don't know.
Right.
But the trend, and as far as marriage,
Yeah.
like Najee ain't
It's
supposed to
too
be with
soon.
you,
It's too
or
early.
vice versa.
Oh, right. Oh,
Right. But that's the thing. God kills all
they
the
don't
trends.
get to make that decision.
The trend,
Thank you,
right?
Father.
The world don't decide that.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
does, and this is so powerful. Yeah, that's it. I ain't got nothing.
Now Thomas has got something.
Yeah. If y'all invite somewhere, just know I come with her. Right. I'm forever plus one. Don't send me a message and expect me not to tell my wife because that's my friend. We coming.
Don't do it.
Cook out. We there.
Right.
We gonna leave together.
Exactly.
We gonna sit at the table together.
I love it.
Right.
Yes.
Just so we know, this is my friend.
Right.
Oh, well, I was going to say, besides the marriage part of it, I am grateful for the friends that I had now. Because I was telling Marcus, I was around people who I said were friends, but they were going down a different path. And the, like you said, that's not really a friend. Like, you tell them something, they'll use it back later. But now I have two friends specifically that I'm talking about. One, um, she's my best friend, and her sister will always ask, like, why do you invite her over just to not talk to her or do nothing? And she explained, well, if I'm going to do something, if I'm not going to do something with somebody, I'm going to do it with her, because she, and we'll literally sit in a room together, be quiet, and we'll be sitting right next to each other, and it's like similar to how like we are, like we'll just be there with each other, and that's just enough. And now I have a friend through his cousin, which is like a sister to me. Her best friend is now my friend, and she believes in God. She talks about God like openly. And we went out like me, Marcus, and her name is Mariah. We all went out, and I really enjoyed that because I said, wow, I finally have a friend that I get to talk about God with, and it's not uncomfortable. Somebody understands, and we can just sit there and have this conversation. Then we can go back to what we're doing and still like throw little pieces of God in there, and it's just like a great time.
Yes.
Like that's
Oh
like
man.
for me that is like a friendship that I always wanted. One where I could talk about God, and I like that type of friendship. Like that's a real friend. That we don't throw nothing back at each other. If anything, we encourage each other. We'll talk to each other to say like, this is what God is saying. This is what you should do, and that's not okay for you to do. We're accountable for each other, and
Mm.
it makes it easy to have friendships like that because now you can be open and be willing to share those things and not be like, I don't know if I can say that, but they already know. And because they know and it makes it easier.
Oh man, that's so powerful.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's needed. And that's a rarity.
It's very rare. Yeah.
That's a rarity. That's very rare
Mm-hmm.
that you find individuals like that. But when you do, it's awesome.
You cherish that.
Yes,
Oh,
you
my
do.
goodness.
Yes, you do. That comes around like it don't come around too often.
Right.
It's like that doesn't come
One out
around.
of 100.
That you can truly be
Right.
yourself
So
around them.
cool.
You don't have to be on guard.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about judgment. And you can tell genuinely that they care.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
care. They're not judging. You're not in whatever state you're in. I don't care. They're not judging. And that's so hard to find, especially you guys. I admire that in the age group you in. I guess y'all millennials, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because when our age group,
Negative.
yeah, that's kind of hard because they've been through and learned, and stuff have been pounded on them all these years, and they set in a certain manner, and their minds haven't transformed or changed.
Mm-hmm.
That they're stuck. You know what I'm saying? This is the way it is. This is what, whatever they've been beat upside the head, that's what they have stuck with. And nobody wants to evolve and grow from that.
Yeah.
But that's cool to get it at that age you guys are now,
That's so powerful.
that you go so much further. You know what I mean? Because that's the purpose. We're supposed to learn from one another. That's how we grow. That's how you mature. That's how you gain, even in business. You know what I mean? And having a partner like that, and in partnership, it's just friendship.
Mm-hmm.
That's just awesome. That's just awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But clinging together like that, that's so cool. Because Robin is my homie.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I ain't got
Ditto.
no, for real. That's it.
All I got.
Right. Because she understands. You know how they get you? Like, she get me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And understands where I'm coming from.
Ditto.
And learning this in the process, and even the years we've been together and the ages that we done transformed through, we have grown together, matured, and we learn one another as we change mentally, and even with the kids and stuff like that. It's just so cool.
And even Rob, I like to talk, and I tell my stories. I need to give the whole story.
Right. That's right.
But he's not that guy. He's just like, get to the point. But he know I'm gonna tell the story.
Right.
And he just sits and listens.
What'd you say, Mark?
It's details. You gotta get the details out. All right. It's a lot of you understand that you gotta get the bigger picture of it all. You gotta paint the scene. Everything.
But he doesn't need. He doesn't.
Because I can
need
see.
that.
I see where she's going. And I see. So just give it to me. Right.
But I was like, you just gotta let me talk.
Right.
I can never talk and tell my stories. You know what I'm saying? I was the listener. I was always the one being dumped on. But now I get to talk. I'm like, you gotta listen to me talk. Listen to me. And he's like, I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I mean? And it's so cool because you can just be so real with your feelings. And I'm like, I don't know why I feel like this today. Or I don't know why I'm doing this today. And he'd be like, we're not doing that. So cut it out. You understand? And be okay with it. And I'll be like, you know what? Whatever. And, and I'm telling you, and, the same way it's just brand new for me because it just wasn't something that I, could ever have. I was just, I grew up like, your feelings, deal with them. be quiet, and you know, whatever I'm feeling right now, that's what we feeling. It's not, I couldn't have my own individual person. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of sometimes what family do. They just do that because they do that. But I ain't faulting them for it. But I'm just grateful to be in a place where now I can have my own feeling and be okay to express. Today I don't feel like getting out of bed, and no judgment, like, and going through all that. You keep looking at Nash. And I just don't feel like, and then and then Rob will come in like, okay, look, you done been asleep all day. Okay, come on, get on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's so powerful. Friendship, real, authentic friendship.
It's cool.
It's so cool. It's so powerful.
Like you said, Najee, it's freedom.
Oh my God. Yeah, that
It's
is the
freedom.
word.
Yeah, it's freedom in it. Yes, because you feel so good.
It is freedom.
It's
That
freeing.
is so good.
And I can be myself,
Mm-hmm.
right? I ain't got to be on guard or scared, or I'm gonna end it on it. You can be vulnerable with one another, right? And that is so powerful. That is so powerful. I think it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We could talk the rest of the night, but I ain't gonna be on this line the rest of the night. But I thank y'all so much for joining. I thank everybody who joined. We're gonna be back next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Thomases.
The Thomases.
I keep
Not
saying
Thompson.
Thomas is English muffin.
It's Thomas.
Thomas English muffin.
Yes.
Right? I thought it was Thompson.
No.
I'm all over the place with you.
What?
I don't know why I'm calling on something else. I'm sorry. My bad. But it's cool. Thank y'all, family, for joining. We're gonna keep this discussion because it's needed, because it needs to switch up. We gotta switch up the narrative of being friends, being in a relationship, marriage. It's time.
It's so tainted.
Yeah, it is. And the stereotypes and all that type of stuff that has been planted in people's head. It's lies. Right. It's lies. It's true. There's true love out here.
It is.
It's true friendship out here.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? It's out here. Yeah, it's out here.
It's good men out here, ladies.
It is. It's you're right. All of us are not
right.
barbarians or cavemen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's some of us that got common sense, and we do love. We care. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's some of us, we still out here.
Mm-hmm.
But thank y'all for joining. Thank you, family. Until next week, same time, 8:15. Join us next Wednesday. And the lovely couple here, Najee and Mr. Marcus. Right? Y'all gonna be back? All right, cool. Thank y'all so much. Love you, family.
Love
and we will see y'all next week.
8:15.